Okay, howdy everyone. Happy Labor Day, actually. I'm really trying to figure this mic out. I want to turn the volume down here. There we go. That's a bit better, I think. Whatever, it'll do. Anyway, happy Labor Day. It is Monday, September 1st, I believe, Labor Day. I did a little bit of research on Labor Day. The origins of it are unclear, but it was first officially celebrated in the state of Oregon in 1887, according to Wikipedia. It was a movement started by a couple labor unions in the U.S., most notably the CLU and the American Workers' Party, I think. I believe were commies later on, but regardless. Anyway, its origins are kind of based in the European tradition of May Day, which is May 1st, which was kind of just like a celebration or a holiday for workers and stuff. There were parades. Everybody took the day off, that sort of thing. And in America, we kind of adapted it to fit around the 1st of September. So the origins aren't exactly clear, but essentially it's the American version of May Day. And so, I think it was signed into law by Grover Cleveland in the early 20th century, making it the third national holiday, I believe, after Independence Day and another one that I don't recall. But anyway, there's your little history lesson. That's where Labor Day comes from. If you're watching from around the world, and not in the U.S., which I doubt, but Labor Day is this American thing. It's on the 1st of September every year, or the first Monday of September every year, excuse me. And basically it's just a day off. It's just a holiday. There's a long weekend. There's usually football, usually cookouts. People hang out, do whatever they want. It's just one of those long weekend type things. It's one of 8 federally recognized holidays, I believe, in the U.S. So, yeah, there you go. Happy Labor Day, everybody. One thing I want to note is that I was making my shakes for my workout today, and I grabbed the bottle of sweetener that I put in my protein that I've been using for the last, 2 weeks. I thought it was just plain neutral sweetener, like stevia or whatever, no flavoring. And I read the bottle, and it is fruit punch. And I'm like, oh, it's colorless is the thing. So, but I'm like, that explains why my protein shakes have been tasting so weird. Like, they're sweet, and kind of good, but they have this strange, aftertaste that I just was like, man, I know I'm not using crappy protein. I'm using really fancy protein. I shouldn't be having this aftertaste issue. Well, when you use fruit punch flavored sweetener in a vanilla protein shake, you're gonna get some weird results, and that's what happened, and that's what I've been doing. So I will correct that going forward, and not using fruit punch flavored sweetener in my vanilla protein. So there you go. I just still have this that I'm going to drink because I don't really have a choice, but bigger jobs. All right. Anyway, 18 days out, I think today, 19 or 18, 19 days till show, 18 days until weigh-ins. So that is exciting. Excuse me. I developed like a tickle in my throat last night, and hopefully nothing comes of it, but that will be problematic if I get sick right before show. So we're going to do what we can to avoid it, get a lot of rest in, go to bed on time, don't stay up late. Continue with our diet and whatnot, and really push the leucine and glutamine, and maybe take some vitamin C and some immune supplements just to really push, really kind of get this immune system out working. Because the last thing we want right now is get sick 2 weeks out. That would blow. Anyway, though, today is Arm Day, which is going to be fun. It's actually Arm Day today. It's not fake Arm Day that is actually Chest Day that I thought was Arm Day, but today is for real, genuinely, for certain, Arm Day. That's cool. Shelby Mustang. It's black with orange stripes. Pretty neat looking. It is... Oh my gosh, that's a Super Snake. Wow. It's the 2015 generation, so I don't know. It's probably like a... I can't tell off of years based after like the 2005 ones. But it's nice looking. Oh, GTS Super Snake. Wow. That's cool. That is a very, very quick Mustang right there. Now, I don't really view that generation of Mustang as a true pony car because they're all-wheel drive. They have independent rear suspension. True pony cars are two-door V8 rear-wheel drive with a live rear axle. That is a true pony car. So everything post 2015 for Mustangs does not technically fit the category. But still a pretty cool car. And that thing is, the one I'm looking at right now, is pretty awesome. So, yeah, black and orange, baby. What a combo. Bengals really know what they're doing. Anyway, yeah, so Arm Day, we're just gonna get out there and hop right into the bikes. Well, warm up, of course. I think today is calf warm up, so I'll do treadmill today, then calf warm up, then bicep curls, then I want to say dips after that, then hammer curls, and then tricep overhead extensions, then our French press concentration curl superset, and then we finish out with the push downs, the horizontal push downs. So, sorry, I'm just admiring this car. It's gorgeous. Wow. That'd be fun to drive. Probably not a stick shift, though. I don't know if they've made them stick shift. Yeah. Somebody asked in the comments if I have any bulking tips. Now, quite rude of you. This is facetious, like tongue-in-cheek, but like, I am so deep into a cut right now. And you're all like, hey, you got any tips for bulking? And it's like, dude, last thing on my mind. But yes, I do. I actually have a lot of tips. So, there's a lot of different schools of thought on bulking. The best way to do it, in my opinion, is to main gain. Not the easiest way, but the best way, which is track everything that you're eating, find out your maintenance, your BMR, all that jazz, and then just add 500 calories on top of it. That's it. 500 calories. Make sure that you have minimum 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. Okay. What's better is actually, like, if you have a goal weight in mind, say you weigh 200 and you want to be 220, eat 220 grams of protein or 250 grams of protein, whatever. But minimum, the bare minimum, is 1 gram per pound of body weight. And then your carbs, and your fat. So a good point of reference there is like, okay, so say you need 1,000, or you need 3,000 calories for a 500 calorie surplus. This is just for math's sake. So you got your 250 grams of protein, bang. That's 1,000 calories. So you have 2,000 calories left to mix in your carbs and fat. A good like rule of thumb is like, okay, it's not as important when you're bulking because really calories are just kind of calories at that point. But if you want to do it like in an ideal fashion, let's try to do like 60 to 75% carbs with 40 to 25% remainder of fat calories. So with that, you're going to be looking at basically like 300 or 400 grams of carbs, 800 grams of fat, or excuse me, 300 or 400 grams of carbs, and then your remaining 800 calories is fat. So that's like 70 grams of fat, give or take. 75. I can't really do the math in my head, but so like that's going to be your macros, like 250, 400, and then 60, right? And that'll just get you your 500 calorie surplus. And if while you're bulking, you start to notice like, okay, I'm actually deadlining, or I'm losing weight, or I'm gaining weight too quickly, you want to adjust in little increments. And I say like increments of like 500 calories is like a good adjustment point. Keep your protein pretty level, but adjust your carbs and fat to compensate for the extra calories, okay? Now, if you're not trying to main gain, or if you're just clean bulking, or if you're not trying to main gain or clean bulk, because there's no secrets around that. There's no like tips. You just have to do it, okay? Get however many meals you need. So say you have 5, 6, 7 meals, space them out evenly throughout the day. It helps a lot if you do like in the morning a big mass gainer shake or a big protein shake. It's easy calories, it's not very filling, and you can just slam that and then be ready for your next meal, right? So that's one like little tip, I guess, for clean gains. Now, on the other end of the spectrum, you have what's called dirty bulking, which is easier, a lot more fun, and a lot less healthy and a lot less efficient. But most people are going to do it. Now, I'm not saying it doesn't work. It works just fine. I did it for like 2 years, okay? Yeah, I did it. Well, not like a full 2 years, but I did it for a long time, like a year and a half, give or take, and it's perfectly effective. The only issue is like you're going to most likely be putting on a lot of body fat and weight that is not necessarily good mass, and it's just going to shed off on your next cut, and it's not going to do anything for you. But when it comes to dirty bulking, there's a lot of tips. You know, peanut butter. If you like peanut butter, each tablespoon of peanut butter is like 10 grams of protein, 180 calories. Okay, so you get like some Nature Valley bars, or like a bagel or some bread or something. Slather some peanut butter on it. Boom. You know, you've turned what it could be like 200 or 300 or 400 calories into 1,000 right there. Bang. You know, if you get like 3 tablespoons of peanut butter. Wow. For, you know, a snack, essentially. So that's a lot of calories. The other tip I have, and this isn't like, I've got more than one, but if you are dirty bulking, make sure you at least have a grip on your protein. Because some people are like, oh, dude, I'm dirty bulking. I'm eating so much, but I'm not like gaining any weight. I'm not getting any stronger. Are you tracking your protein? Because you might be eating 2, 3, 4,000 calories a day, but you're only getting like 180 grams, 120 grams of protein, whatever. That's not going to help you out. You know, you're not going to, I mean, you'll make gains, but not in a great fashion. So protein's key, right? Always is, always will be. The other tip I have for dirty bulking is if something sounds good at any time of the day and you have an opportunity or a window to get food, if anything sounds good, go out and get it and eat it. Okay? Like, if you're all like, oh man, it's like, it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, but I really just kind of want to go for like a burger or some ice cream or something. If you're not worried about if you're trying to just consume as many calories as you can, just go do it. Go eat it. Like, oh, it's 7:30 p.m. I just had dinner, but a quarter pounder with cheese from McDonald's for some reason would really hit the spot. Go get one. If something sounds good to you and you need those calories, go eat them. Okay. And just anything at any time. If it just scratches that itch, go eat it. It's food, it's calories. You're trying to bulk, and you're like, I just can't eat another bite, but this sounds pretty good. I want some raspberry cheesecake. Go get some raspberry, drive to the Walmart, get some raspberry cheesecake, take it home and eat it. Okay? So those are essentially my main tips. Now, I don't recommend dirty bulking. Yes, it works. Yes, it's effective, but you're going to end up putting on a lot of fat, a lot of weight that thank you. A lot of fat and weight that aren't really going to do anything for you in the long run. If you're a powerlifter, different story. But if you're a bodybuilder or just somebody who wants to look good and have a good physique, dirty bulking is not the best way to go about it. I highly recommend clean bulking, in that just eat as much food as you can, but it's all clean food, so chicken, broccoli, rice, spinach, lean beef, pork tenderloin, things like that. And I recommend that. And then the other thing is, like, if you're dirty bulking, just send it. Anything that you can force down your throat. If it sounds good, do it. All right? And always get your protein in. Anyway, we're at the gym. Gonna go warm up. I will see you guys in a little bit. Lovely. Okay. Barbell curls, 2 sets of 8. Yeah. You already know. 115 on the bar. Nothing too insane here. Nice. Let's finish it out. We got our dips right there. So yeah, those are some good reps. So we're going to try to do the exact same thing with that good negative. Might have to cheat on the last one, but hey. What is it? I think it was either Dorian Yates or someone said, like, everybody who complains about cheating curls has small arms. I forget who said that, but I'm like, yeah, that's true. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. And that is 100% true when it comes to lift. Now, within reason. Don't hurt yourself. Don't be an idiot. But if you gotta, for the last rep or whatever it takes, to push yourself that much further, you gotta do it. Yep. Okay, so dips, 2 sets of 8, I think. Yeah. One thing I want to mention is like I haven't had a rest day in well over 2 weeks at this point, and I've been over this before. But you might be wondering, like, why? What is the reasoning behind that? And genuinely, the only reason I have enjoy the shot of my ass is that I don't get to eat as much on rest days, and I usually still have to do cardio. So I'm gonna be hungry and depleted and doing cardio on my rest days, and I'd rather just like eat food and get a pump in. So, and I don't like feel the need to. I'm not getting like so outrageously sore that I need to take a rest day, and my body isn't taxed super heavily. Now, if I get a little bit sicker, we may reconsider our position, but that's why I haven't had a rest day in like 2 weeks. So, anyway, 2 sets of 8. Only 70 pounds, so this is easy. I could probably do 3 plates if I wanted. Not right now, but like after once I put on another 10 or 20 pounds, no problem. All right, here we go. 1, 2. Woo! Yeah, and then I'll just set that down for a minute to talk to you. Just because I don't feel like going over to the camera and hitting the unpause and all that jazz. Yeah, so I did cardio today already. Did cardio yesterday. So I already have like 2 of my cardio sessions done. I only got to do 3 or 4 this week. So I mean, we're ahead on that. Might skip it tomorrow, but I might not. It's a refeed, but it's also legs. So like, I want to do cardio on the refeed for sure to burn off a little bit of the extra calories, but I'm not sure I want to do cardio on the day that I train legs, for my legs' sake. There's things you just think about, and more or less you just do what the mood strikes you to do. Like, you know what I mean? What else? Yeah, so my chest is a little sore from yesterday as usual, so these dips are, as always, kind of fun for that reason. But anyway, that's enough. Got a little diet yappuccino in. Let's hit the other 8. Woo! Solid and safe. Okay, hammer curls. 2 sets of 12. And ooh, I tripped. And I'm trying to go for some better control here, so I'm going to drop it all the way down to 55 and see how that treats us. Here we go.
Yeah, definitely got the control I wanted. All right, let's do it again. Yeah. All right, you know what time it is. Overhead. Okay, doing some 105 as usual. I found this bench, which I think would be nice because the back on it's real low, so it should help um, uh, with like the reps. Hopefully, we'll see. All right. Okay, mounting it's gonna be a little bit of a trick. Okay. All right, here we go. 12 easy peasy reps. Well, besides my left elbow feeling it's about to explode, that wasn't so bad. But damn, my elbow. Do it again. Here we go. Woo. Yeah. Here we go. Yeah. All right. I just didn't feel like setting it down nicely because honestly, I feel like I damn near hurt myself more trying to control it, putting it away, than the actual reps. So I just tossed that. All right. Superset. 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 Oh, that feels nasty right after the overheads. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yes. 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 Oh, my goodness. Wow. That is agonizing. I'm not going to lie to you. That hurts really bad. Holy crap. All right. You already know what it is. One more superset. One more. Yep. Okay, that's better. Whoop. Yes, sir. Yep. Ah. Okay. My boy. Huh. Okay. Had to help myself out a little bit there, but that's fine. Push past failure and all that jazz. Woo! Push downs. Gonna be honest with you. I think I forgot to put on deodorant last night, and I smell terrible. But horizontal push downs, 2 sets, 15. 100 pounds. Lovely. Again. We'll see how this goes. I only rested for about like 30 seconds, so. Rested? Is that right? It sounds weird. All right, here we go. Okay. Yeah. All right. Ow. If you've been around for a while, you've seen this. If you're not, welcome. I'm gonna do some forearms. And what I do is what my coach tells me. Ow. Scratch myself. That was unpleasant. But what I do is I grab some, pretty lightweight, moderate to light, and hit some wrist curls. So 3 sets of 25, and I'll follow it up with the salt shaker, so I'll show you in a second here. But start out with these wrist curls. I think that was 25. I'm not sure. I have trouble counting sometimes, so it's not going to kill me if it was 5 off or whatever. And then our salt shakers, I grab something light. 25s is what's calling me, so we'll get some 25s. And then you start up here. 1, 2, go all the way up to 30. These start to burn pretty good after a while. And then get a little bit of stretching in. So front and back. What I like to do is I just kind of get up against a bench here. Oh yeah, and get both sides at once. I also stretch other stuff that I don't film because it's not that exciting, but I do stretch. I'm not like hitting, 30, 40 minutes of yoga or whatever. It's literally just like 1 or 2 minutes of stretching per muscle group that's worked that day. So, don't think I'm like out here doing full stretching routines. It's literally just to bust up some lactic acid and get some things moving. It's not what I would call like a full stretching regimen. But it's enough for what it is. I'm gonna do another one just because the camera's already rolling and I don't feel like picking it up. All right, we'll turn it off there and finish up. Hit some poses after I get 1.5 more sets in here. Let's hit some poses. Let's bring the camera up a little bit. No, that's what made it up. All right, there we go. All right. Sure, it's a little stuck. I think it's a little oversized. So. Okay. All right. Let's fix the white balance once again. That's probably good, right? A little dark. I can jump it up a little. Actually, you know what? I can do the exposure. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm actually just hitting buttons, frankly. I have no idea what I'm doing. Anyway, it's been a long time since I took a photography course, so we're just gonna guess. Anyway, though, pretty cool arm pump. It's not like fully pumped, but pretty close. Because I can't quite touch. I can get close, but I can't touch my shoulders, and that's like the moniker of like a good pump. Get a little back double in for you. We're getting somewhere. Yeah, I mean, oh, I can't wait to like have enough carbs in my body so I don't feel like passing out every 15 seconds. Like every time I get off the couch, I'm like, you know, I'll hit a little, most muscular for you, maybe a crucifix, and we'll move on. All right, here we go. All right, I will zone the camera a little bit. All right, here we go. You ready? A little bit higher. Yeah. There we go. Oh, yeah. Now we're talking. One. Ears are ringing. Vision's fading. But not bad. All right. A pretty good horseshoe like development over here. Over here, we're definitely I can't flex this side as well. Okay, no, we just aren't activating right. Oh well, this is my show side anyway. So anyway, good arm day. Next lift day is legs and refeed. Might be tomorrow. Might be the day after. Keep them guessing. I'll see you guys around.